So following leadership next to me is about excellence. And when we think about excellence, it is just how do we get better? You know, there are goals and things we can aim for, but how do we get better? And I think simplistically, to bring everyone along with that, how do you make things easier? You know, everyone would like an easier life. Why wouldn't you? If you're playing to your strengths, how do I make it easier? And this is all about evolution, not revolution. It is about incremental improvement. How do I make things 1% better today than it was yesterday or next week? As I said before, we do use the excellence model, which for me it's a great process, very well established, used across thousands and thousands of organizations globally. And it's a great model where you can look at enablers and results. So it drives you down what is the cause and effect within a business and in all areas of the business, and what are the outcomes we're after. So you're starting with the end in mind, but you're looking at all of the other areas within that, from strategy through leadership, and excellence in all of those areas. And then there are means and ways that you can put in place to measure that progress of excellence, hence why we talk about the journey and not the destination. It really is about celebrating those small wins of improvement and successes over the weeks, over the months, over the years, along that journey to eventually excellence. So another key thing as part of excellence for me is getting things done. How do I get stuff done? And it may sound quite boring, but that is time management. And there's a lot of training courses out there when it comes to time management, but how do I get stuff done by way of excellence? Now, the first rule of time management to me is back to purpose. Do I even need to do this? Time management is irrelevant if you don't need to do the actual task in hand in the first place. So in everything do ask why, is it necessary to be done like this? Start with the end in mind. What's the outcome I'm trying to achieve? And then how do I break that down into manageable chunks to achieve that over a period of time? Then you use other tools and techniques as you might expect. But then the next thing really, it's all about individualization. There's no point in me telling you how I time manage to great success. It's what works for you. I liken it to physical exercise, which I kind of often do in many examples. You can't say to someone, the way to get fit is to do exactly what I do. You find what works for you. You individualize it. You take on board the tools and techniques, and then you make it excellent by way of that process, because it suits you and you're going to be more passionate and more connected to make it happen.